Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, with my absolutely destroyed nails. See, I lost my blue. Oh well. Anyways, today is the day after Christmas. I just couldn't get it together for Christmas. I apologize. However, I know sometimes you need to just pick and choose, and yesterday just was not my day to make a video. I was feeling a little down, a little tired. Like it was a lot of build up to the day, and so I just wanted a day to hibernate and just be in the fields, and I got my feels. I feel better this morning now that I've gotten a day of rest, because that's basically all I did yesterday was just rest around. So I have quite a few things to do today. Clean up the house, put things away, clean up after the math of Christmas. The kitchen needs a good cleaning, all the good stuff. Anyways, super glad you're here, and we're going to hang out and work on the final couple rounds on this blanket and chat. And hopefully everybody had a great holidays, and I'm so glad you're here today. So I got all 7 skeins in, all 7 cakes. Look how pretty. So big and cushy, nice and soft. And now I'm using my Big Twist. My giant pound of Big Twist. Look at this sucker. Huge. And you can definitely tell the difference. See the difference between the two blacks? But that's good, because that's going to give me a nice little frame. So I think I'm going to do 2 rounds of this, and then I'm going to go into a round of single crochets into every stitch, including between. Even though this isn't a chain 1, I'm still going to single crochet into it just so it looks nice to finish it off, and then we're going to weave in my ends, and that'll be that. Family super loves it. They're all very excited. So I already showed it to them all. The littlest one actually had a little cuddle under it while I was working on it, so she really likes it. That's exactly what everybody wanted. So that was good. The kids made out like bandits. My husband got quite a few gifts this time. I got one major one that I'm quite happy with. I'm not going to complain at all. My mother found me 2 beautiful sweaters, brand new ones. I will show those probably later. I just don't feel like getting up. I'll admit it, I'm being kind of lazy right now. But my husband found me a really good surround sound system that I can put in my bedroom. And it's also a CD player or a DVD player. So I can just bypass my computer if I just want to watch a regular DVD or listen to one of my mini CDs I have. Yes, I still have my CDs. I never gave them up. Never gave up my DVDs either. I just didn't trust the whole streaming thing. As far as I'm concerned, I'd like to have movies that I want to watch. Like there's certain ones like Dogma. Kevin Smith made a movie called Dogma. I love Kevin Smith movies. They're some of my favorites. And I fully support his career. And yeah, I've owned that movie since it came out, pretty much, on DVD. It's not been streamed anywhere. So in situations like that, I feel like buying them was a great idea over streaming them, because I don't own them when I stream them. So I can watch these movies anytime I like. I don't mind if they're a regular DVD. It's no different than watching any of my VHSs that we have. And yes, we have a very extensive collection of VHSs as well. Only because some of the kids' movies never made it to streaming, never made it to DVD, and we have a bunch of stuff like that. So, I mean, it does do that. And, I mean, I do pay for the streaming sites, don't get me wrong. I definitely enjoy my media, but I also like having my own collection that I can watch whenever I want. So if I decide, if I suddenly don't have access to the internet, I am still okay. I can still watch a lot of my favorite items, shows, listen to my favorite music without it being a problem. So, anyways, that's just my little weird sideways rant. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I've got beautiful sound in my room, because before I was running around with this guy. Like, he's great, he still works, but I have to plug it in. The light's amazing on it, it's fun, it's got good sound. Like, I put it in my bathroom, I can listen to music in the bathroom, no problem. That's louder than my phone. However, it doesn't suit my needs. Sometimes I like to put on music while I crochet, or I want to have a podcast on and I can't turn my TV off when I'm listening to certain things. So with this, we've made it so I can turn the TV off if I choose to and not have to watch what's on there. Because sometimes I'm just listening to like a playlist and I don't really watch music videos because they're usually quite inappropriate. But I do like having background music. Oh, it also has an FM tuner, which is way cool. AM FM radio on it. So if I just wanted to listen to a radio station overnight, I definitely can. So that's super nice. Because we were looking at little ghetto blasters, but I wanted something that I could connect to my TV and my computer to watch movies and be able to have a little more sound, or say I'm playing one of my games. Over the last little while, I picked up a few Assassin's Creeds, and they are very immersive. I've got Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, which is basically Egypt, ancient Greece, and Vikings. And I know for sure in the Egypt one they have this history tour that I absolutely love, where they recreated the city of Alexandria and you can wander around, and I like hearing all the different sounds of the horses and just everything all around. So yeah, I wanted some surround sound that wasn't a set of headphones, because I have some lovely headphones, but sometimes my girls like to be in the room or we're watching a movie. K-pop Demon Hunters is going to be pretty cool. But anyways, it was a real to-do yesterday to have to set it up. I had to grab one of the other old TVs we have upstairs for the VHSs. We got one with a built-in VHS player. I had to bring it down, because the TV I use in my bedroom is not compatible with the video out on this little stereo. I mean, the people we bought it from had stored it away for a long time. The original receipt was in the manual, and it cost us about $1,400 less than it cost them. So, I mean, it's a Boys. It sounds beautiful. My music sounds great. I was able to turn my bass virtually off so I can listen to it a little louder in my room and not disturb my neighbors. Can't hear it in my mom's room, can't hear it down the hall, and I have a great sound in my room. So I am actually super, super happy with that gift. But it was a little bit of a to-do to get it to actually work. And that's part of the reason why I didn't make a video, because it took us a couple hours to get it all the bells and whistles figured out, how to get everything to work, how to get to recognize sound. And we figured it out, and it works, and I love it. My girls got a bunch of crafting stuff. My son got some very nice items that he requested. Expensive hairspray, fun socks, some Lego figures that he really wanted, and they came in very expensive packs, so that was something that cost me an arm and a leg, but he's worth it. Got my mom a few items that she really liked, some things she needed, some stuff that I knew she would just like for fun. And yeah, we did a very non-traditional dinner. We had salmon fillets instead of turkey, because turkey is out of this world. We had 2 turkey dinners at Thanksgiving, and I wanted to be sure that we had a peaceful meal, and it was fairly peaceful. We did a plain salmon fillet, so we didn't do any glazes or anything crazy, but the other one was done a glaze with soy sauce, maple syrup, and Dijon mustard. Oh, was it ever yummy. It really had a nice flavor. I do something similar with ham, but I use brown sugar instead of soy sauce, Dijon mustard, and maple syrup. Mwah! So good. Chef's kiss. Kids will eat that like nothing because they love the sweetness of the maple. And the brown sugar caramelizes on it, so really gives it an excellent flavoring. Yeah. So the fish was really good. We had scalloped potatoes without the cheese because somebody forgot to put cheese on it, which is really, really funny to me and to him. But it was a good meal. Very little fighting, got the kids to eat quite a bit, so that was a nice break from the usual, I'm not eating that, I don't like that every night that we have around here. It's my birthday in 2 days, so there's another fun one. And I love my sheets. I really do. I am actually super happy with these sheets from Temu. They are cute. We got little neon cats all over it. Little neon kitties, if you can see that face. And little eyes. And my husband's making fun of me because he feels they are little kid sheets. And I feel like, who cares? Who sees my sheets besides my YouTube people? I like them and they make me smile, so... My daughters both think they're great. That's all I'm trying to... Only people I really want to impress is them, really. But I'm very, very happy with them. They're actually quite comfortable, and they stay on a lot better than my other set, which is surprising. This is an oversized, king size, and it is really difficult to find proper sizing sheets that do not pop off the first day you put them on. If I can get 2 or 3 days, I'm laughing. Eventually, I will be replacing this bed for a regular sized one. I just cannot right now, so it's on my list. But a new sheet was needed because the other one was getting holes. That's usually a good sign that, you know, it's worn its life out. So, back to my little stereo. My little stereo is awesome. I got a little floor speaker that came with it and 2 side ones. So the 2 side ones are up on the shelves, which are great. They're out of the way. Nobody's going to find them. They're not going to get knocked over. The sub is on the floor. Now the problem is, to get it close to where I needed it, it's kind of encroaching into my yarn corner. Which is actually meaning I have to tear apart my whole yarn corner, move it around, and reorganize. So that is going to be the big job I'm starting today. I may or may not film some of it. It's because I'm kind of embarrassed with how bad of a mess it's become. To be fair, I did just clean up all the clothing around there, and all I have going on around there is stuff that is semi-clean, like stuff I wear to work. Like my jackets and my sweaters I wear out because I don't wear a thick jacket right now. And I just leave them where I can grab them quickly because I use them pretty much every day. Anyways, none of us put our jackets in the hall closet. I'll admit that. We are not a hall closet family. We have a hall closet. We keep the main stuff in there, but if we're wearing it on a regular basis, we just leave it out because we're kind of lazy like that. Nobody likes opening it and shutting it, and the door doesn't like to work on it that great, so we try to stay out if we can. Anyhow, so I have to figure out how I'm going to reorganize that corner. I have about 4 empty bins that I was going to use to put the yarn in and then place into my white shelving unit. I am thinking about maybe taking my shelving unit and making it taller to fit the space, which I definitely could do. That isn't a big deal, especially if I take everything off. And if I make it from floor to ceiling, then it is what it is. And that's that. But I'm also thinking about incorporating my 3 main big totes that I have down here of extra yarns that I'm still figuring out. Not quite done with turning everything into cakes to make it easier to put away. Closer, but not quite there. And yeah, I just kind of want to streamline my work area to make it a little more comfortable I don't like my chair, but I am thinking about maybe making it into more of like a little office space, privatizing it a little bit where I have a little less everyone else around me space kind of thing. I do have a few items I can put in, like Sterilite. What are they called? They have shelves in them, little drawers. I have 2 of those right beside me, and I've got them going floor to ceiling, and I find it to be a little bit much, so I'm probably going to incorporate those into like a table or something similar where I can just use them and go. Hopefully. So we're going to see how this all works out. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a whole ton of moving my stuff around just for one tiny little corner. But if it organizes it a little more and makes things work better, and I can put my speaker back so I don't have to worry about anyone kicking it or pulling the very important wires that are almost irreplaceable, well, that's going to be a win for me. But anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!